Welcome guys. So we had an interesting week in the stock market, but that's okay because interesting keeps everybody on their toes and I like that. But let's go over the stocks I'm looking at this week. Today's March 5th, 2018. So let's get to it. But before we jump to the stocks of the week, let's go over last week's picks. So first off, we had CORT currently down 6%. I'm in it, but I am not worried. I know it's still good buy. It's just that the market brought it down and that's okay. I still feel strong about it, so I'm not worried at all. I just have to be a little patient and wait. I do think I will get great returns on that stock. And next up, let's take a look at FBHS. Currently down 3.79. Again, the market brought it down a bit, and it is currently bouncing back up. So I still have good faith in that company. I'm not worried whatsoever. And third, we got FDS, currently down 2.01 from last week percent. And same thing, it's just because of the market, so I'm not worried, and I do see it bouncing back up. CORT and the FDS, I feel really strong about. And FBHS, I still have faith in the company. I wouldn't worry if you're in it, but it's like I said, guys, the market was a little funky this week. All right, and let me just give you an update on OCLR, and it's more of a self-reflection because I sold it last week, as I mentioned, or over a week ago, and I sold too early. Now, per my rules, it showed not to sell, but it kept hitting that $7 mark, and it kept pushing it down, and it kept pushing it down. I kept testing that line. So the third time it hit it, I just sold it because I was tired of it. And of course, what happens? It shoots right up. And I did miss out on an extra 6 to 7% gains. I still made money on it, but it still hurts missing out on some gains, guys. So with that said, I gotta be patient and I gotta follow my rules, and you guys too. So let's go on to the picks of the week. And the first company I'm looking at this week is GRMN Ltd, which is ticker symbol GRMN. And I'll be planning to buy that one at $60 and sell at $64. That would give me a profit of 6.67%. Now, the only thing I'm waiting for is the price to go above 60 and stay there. And at that point, the 4-day EMA will cross over the 9-day EMA, which is usually my buy alert. But, and we also had news today that they secured a contract. It didn't make the stock price go up, but it's still good to see some good news on a company like this. And let's go on to our second pick. And that brings me to my second company of the week, which is HollyFrontier Corp, which is ticker symbol HFC. And I'm planning to buy this at $45 and sell at $50. That would give me a profit of 11.11%. Now, the only thing I'm waiting for is for that price to go above the 45 mark. It's been a resistance line at that point. So it keeps bouncing, shooting back down, bouncing, shooting back down. So once it breaks that resistance and it stays, then I'm considering this a good buy for myself. And there hasn't been any news recently, so nothing to point out there. So let's go on to number 3. And we move on to my third pick of the week, McDermott International Inc., which is ticker symbol MDR. And I'm planning to buy that one at no more than $7.50. After hours, it shot up to, I believe, $7.60. Now, I would want to get it cheaper than $7.50. So I'm thinking $7.50 would be my max price. And I would sell that at $8 for a profit of 6.67%. And like I said, I'll be waiting for it to drop. If after hours is correct and opening at $7.60, then I'm definitely waiting for it to drop below $7.50. That's the max price I would pay. And in the news, it got awarded a contract, so that's always good news, guys. That's extra money for the company. So, but there's more to that than there's more to this company than just that. Its fundamentals are actually pretty good. So that's the third pick of the week. Guys, I've said it before and I'll say it again. Don't be afraid if the stock market starts acting funky like it did this past week. It's only trying to weed out the weak and making sure that only the strong survive. So make sure you're one of those strong ones. Right now, it's just trying to get its groove back and see where it wants to be. So that's why you see that volatility and that funkiness. But don't be afraid. But with that said, make sure you leave a comment down below. I want to get your thoughts. And since you're down there, might as well just click the like and the subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the comments. Ciao.